Hi guys and girls, Froggy here. What I'm going to show you, what I'm doing is just making some sandbags that I can use when my buddy and I go shooting for steadying the rifles. We usually shoot indoors where they have some sandbags where you can borrow them, but we're going outdoors, they don't have any of that. So I bought this stuff quite a while ago and just never got around to putting it together. Now I need to put it together. This is Aquarium Gravel. Why did I get that instead of just dirt or sand? Well, what I figured is when you're resting an AR or high-powered rifle on here and it goes off, there's a lot of vibration and shock waves and everything. And I didn't want the dust to be coming out from dirt or sand. So I got this Aquarium Gravel so that it would be not dusty, it's actually washed. And it wasn't that expensive. And these are lead shot bags that I don't even remember where I picked them up. They might have been given away at a gun show or something. But anyway, so I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 of those. And the only thing I haven't figured out yet is how to seal them up, but I'll show you. Alright, that's how I ended up. I figured 3, 2, 1 will make like a little mini tower. Still haven't figured out how I'm going to seal them up. I could put a couple of 3 plastic tie wraps on there, zip ties on there, and that may do for a start. I'd really kind of like to sew them up or fasten them up this way so that I can lay them down and wouldn't be a thing sticking out there. I guess it doesn't matter, but anyway. Thinking cap is on. Hi! Okay, so I went to YouTube, of course, to see what everybody else was doing. And basically, it comes down to tying a knot, which they were using socks, like a long military sock, and tie a knot in the end of it, and then fold the rest of the long sock back over the knot. Or they would have their wife sew the bag up, which is great, except my wife does not sew anything. She's a wonderful woman, but she doesn't sew. And I don't sew. So the other thing I'm going to start out with is plastic tie wraps, and I'm going to back them up with 2 or 3 plastic tie wraps. Okay, so I put 1 tie wrap on there. It needs to survive the drop test, of course, so well, let me see if I can make it land over where the camera is pointed. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I put it up about 6 feet in the air. There. Maybe 7 or 8 feet in the air. So I already dropped it half a dozen times, so it holds pretty good. So I think I'll put 1 more tie wrap on it, 2 tie wraps per bag in case one lets go, you know. And I've got 3 that are pretty full, and yeah, 3 that are pretty full, and then 3 that are not so full, which I wanted it that way so that I can shape them a little bit and mix and match and stack them different ways. So, there you go. So that more or less is what you end up with. I guess I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I made a couple of the bags less full, and I tied them higher so there's more volume so you can shape them around. And some of them are packed pretty tight. Give me a thumbs up or a like. This helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Mostly automotive, but a little bit of everything else that I find interesting or I might think you would find interesting or helpful. See you later, guys and gals. Froggy out. Bye.